Hey, this is Cool Trains in Montreal, and I got a westbound CN train creeping out of Dorval at about 3:15 p.m. The 30th of September 2022. Double stack. So as you can see on there, Gevos. Locomotives were CN and also Ex Citirail. There's an old style. Those are really old. I think those are called the Viking ship type. Sealand. Oh, those are really old. From like when double stacks were like brand new. They didn't have the pin connectors, I guess. But it's not often that I get a CN double stack here at Dorval. Especially stopped where it was. Not quite at the ramps. Too far forward to get it at the ramps. I'm just standing in the parking lot actually. And I had a Via train go by just earlier than that. Maybe a minute before this left, so I was waiting for the Via train to go. Probably gonna cross over at Fenelon Street onto track 1. So I'll say this, it is almost October 1st. October 1st will be really good because Via Rail will be lifting its ban on travel without masks. So this is going to make rail travel, I think, more appealing to someone like me who doesn't really want to sit for 2.5 hours wearing a mask. And I will wear them when I need to in a medical setting at this point, but I don't see any point to wearing a mask in a setting where I'm sitting with a whole lot of people. Yes, it makes sense to more stay in a social distancing. And of course, I've been vaccinated, as most people have been, twice or 3 times at least. So travel will be much more appealing to me anyway, now that Via Rail will do away with the mask rule. October 1st, 2022, after 2+ years of COVID restrictions, this will be the last vestige of the COVID restrictions coming away. Also, I should also say it's Truth and Reconciliation Day here in Canada, which is a day that's set aside to think about how things were with the native population. Personally, I think the day needs to have a more catchy, more upbeat title. Certainly we could do something better than what the title they gave it. Truth and Reconciliation is the report, but we should really call this like Native Canadians Appreciation Day or something, as we move away from the terrible issues caused by residential schools and more on an equal footing with Native Canadians. A lot of these auto racks, they're just such big magnets for graffiti, and they kind of deserve it because, well, look, there's not much to it. It's just basically a aluminum encasing for the cars, and certainly I get why they do it. I mean, it was just so much more interesting as a kid seeing auto racks that had no protection, and you could see all the cars inside these racks. But of course, people were attacking the cars, destroying them, vandalizing them. So yeah, here we are. I see why they have to do it. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if you want to do giant graffiti on these cars, go at it, because you know what? There's no redeeming qualities to these that make them that special. Other than perhaps the old ghost railroads. This is quite a long time. This is coming up on 10 minutes of train. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's the end for the old Burlington Northern Santa Fe. So if you like what I do, please subscribe to Cool Trains in Montreal. Have a good day.